She gave her mom a home for 7 years, but the moment she set a boundary, her family canceled her. Now, in the beginning, Lisa and her mom were so close. So close, in fact, when Lisa's mom was like, I'm thinking about moving into a retirement community, Lisa's like, well, wait, Mom, why don't I just renovate the garage into a little apartment for you and you move in with me? They thought that was a great idea. Her mom moves into her guest room in her house while they were renovating, which proved to be more stressful than she was anticipating. Turns out Lisa's highly introverted and her job takes a lot out of her. So she uses her home kind of like a sanctuary to recharge. So that was quite the adjustment, but she pushed through. And then when her mom moved out, into her little apartment, things definitely got better. But the idea of her living there and then actually the reality was different. So she reached out to her brother and sister right away and said, okay, now that we're actually doing this, I'm going to need your help. So if you guys could, look at your calendar, see when you can, take mom for a weekend, maybe a week, just give me some breaks here and there. I think it will be really healthy for our relationship if we're not together all the time. But no one did anything. So they pushed through. Then 2020 hit. Everything's locked up, right? We're cooped up in her house. She's 100% now caretaking for her mom, trying to figure out how to do her work online. So, she's working from home, and then also just feeling extremely isolated. So she's all alone in this. Once everything opened back up, she decided, okay, I got to come clean with my siblings. And she told them, you guys, I'm crying all the time. I don't feel well. So I don't think I was clear enough, but we need to actually put things in the calendar when mom can come visit you because I need breaks. This isn't working for me. So she was very, very clear, asked for actual set times, and again, nothing happened. In that conversation, she also said, another thing that's really weighing me down is the finances. I have, kind of a basic job with a basic, salary, but with mom's grocery bills, the utilities, plus the interest on the HELOC loan, it would be so helpful if you guys would chip in $100, $200 a month. That'd be amazing. And her sister did for 2 months. So in the total of 7 years, she has paid $400. So that means the emotional responsibility, the financial responsibility, just the physical, space, the physical toll it was taken on her, it was all on Lisa. Now, in that time, she was able to get married. She was still trying to build a life, but the days and the years, it was just all about her mother. 3 years in, she let her siblings know, okay, we have to put mom on some wait lists. This is not working. I'm still not healthy. This is impacting my marriage. And still nothing happened. Silence. Eventually, Lisa separated from her husband, and that's when Lisa went directly to her mom and said, Mom, I love you. I'm deeply unhappy, but I need time and I need space. That fall, her sister did step up, and she's like, okay, I'm going to take mom for 6 weeks so you can have a break. And while she was gone, Lisa knew, in her core, this is going to be my only chance to get my mom out of my house because no one's listening. I've literally been banging basically on my siblings' walls and doors, help me, and no one's helping me. My mom doesn't care. I'm telling her no one seems to care that I'm drowning here. And so while her mom was gone on a 6-week vacation, a 6-week stay at her sister's house, she sent out a text and said, I can't do this anymore. I'm not okay. She can't move back in. Her sister acted shocked, where is this coming from? They told everyone in the family that, you kicked out grandma. Now she's not a good person in everyone's eyes. You're not a nice person. You just pretend to be, and everyone cut her off. Literally canceled her from the family. Lisa was left alone through the holidays, all by herself. It was very sad. She did send a card to her family in February, just hoping to reconnect. No reply, just silence. And now she's not angry, she's just heartbroken. Never in a million years did she ever imagine her family turning their backs on her like this. She didn't think they were capable. Her siblings, but definitely not her mom. How could they do this? She didn't set a boundary out of resentment. She did it out of survival. So she's reaching out saying, why am I being punished for this? So I just feel so bad. Let's try to look at this from all sides. So first of all, Lisa, She's financially burnt out, right? Because that's going to cost a lot of money to support another person, especially if you're not like raking it in, like you're just trying to pinch your pennies, making it all like spread out and cover everything. So she's financially burnt out, emotionally drained. She was asking for help for several years, but she got silenced. Like her siblings let her carry it all. Even her mom did. Like she communicated it with her mom too. And it wasn't that her family is evil. It's because it's truly just easier to let Lisa do it. That's what I think. It's almost like out of sight, out of mind until someone sets a limit. And Lisa did. So when she finally said, I can't keep doing it, it almost forced her family to look at their inaction, which to me, that would feel awful. Like it would feel real bad to be like, oh my gosh, I actually haven't been supportive. I actually did let my sister carry all of this, and look at her. Look at how her life has completely fallen apart because I haven't done anything to help out with our mother. That feels really bad. And if people can't handle that because of a variety of things, but let's just say emotional immaturity, they're going to story twist, blame shift, and all of a sudden they're going to create a different narrative. You kicked mom out. Like, you're the bad guy. Like, we're the victim here. We're just taking care of poor mom. We can't believe you did this. So it's easier to blame it on you than to realize how selfish they've been and how they've taken you for granted. That's just my opinion. It's devastating. But here's the part I really want Lisa and anyone else in her shoes to hear is that you're not being punished for setting a boundary. You're being punished because you disrupted a system that benefited them. So I hope you hear me when I say that. So I suggest the first thing is you grieve, because this is a shock to your system. Like I said before, until you set a limit and see people's true colors, you may be really far along in your life, 30, 40, 50s, before you realize, oh my gosh, I have a family that's capable of doing this to me. That is traumatizing, and it takes a lot of grief. Just actually going through like what this means, but really what the truth reveals, like how they're treating you and the fact that they can treat you that way. I honestly don't think they turned their back on you when you set a boundary and they couldn't take from you freely anymore. I believe they turned their back on you like 7 years ago when they decided your well-being was optional. That's what I think. But going back to reconnecting, because that's really what she wants. She wants to reconnect with her family. She is so sad. So after you get done grieving, if this feels right to you, this might be something I would try. I would try to write a letter to my family, and I would say, basically, I'm holding my boundary. I'm not apologizing for holding my boundary, but I'm also trying to say I would never want you to feel like I tossed you out like the trash. So if I made you feel that way, I am deeply sorry, and I hope to connect with you soon so we can try to heal and just reconnect and grow back together. So I might write a letter and just say, again, I never would want to make you feel like I'm just tossing you out like yesterday's trash. I'm so sorry if I made you feel that way. I truly didn't know what else to do. It was out of survival, and I really would love a chance to talk to you at some point. You can try that. But if they don't respond, it's more about them and less about you. That's what I would try again. And so it's grieving, possibly a letter. What do you guys think? I just feel so bad. Any caregivers in the community, can you resonate? Can you resonate with finally setting a limit and then someone treating you like this, like as if you have to be punished because you set a limit?